way home. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. We start with a good matchup here, AFC versus NFC. And it's the tight end, Tucker Kraft. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Cowboys finish off the first half of the season with a victory to move them to 5-4 on the season. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And it's the quarterback for the home side. He went for over 300 yards along with this, one of his 4 touchdown passes. The Thunderbirds close out the first half of the season with a victory as they move to 6-3 on the year. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is Trey Benson. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Cardinals get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Today, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys will try to put together another dominant performance after a blowout win their last time out. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them. Now in his 8th year in the NFL.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. There's a right away, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the Raiders now with great starting field position. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a first-round pick back in April's draft.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team is facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
Going to go play action. Here's Stewart. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Stewart to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Stewart. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
They'll try and throw it with Stewart. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
At the 32-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down.
Second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Play action, now Williams. And his pass incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
And the Raiders have got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
This is fielded at the 7. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Throwing now, Stewart. Now he's going to step up and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Stewart sets to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete. Romadunze. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
That's good for a Bears.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? That can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Williams. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. You look at this Raiders defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. 2nd from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Partner, I think this will win a ride very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't edit too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, nice move. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. The Raiders are 3-6 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Viking 18.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, it's Stewart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bears will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and have their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they bring him down shy of the 20. 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Williams. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air, Williams. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, Williams. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. The 3rd down conversion successful, a gain of 11. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Work in the middle. Now the ball comes loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
19, stop pulling
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing out of the shotgun, it's Stewart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Stewart. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
A gain of 31 yards.
Looking to throw. Stewart. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Second and 6.
Second and 6. At the Bears' 24-yard line.
Play action. Stewart. And this one too low. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Well, certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 39 yards there, a big one.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They go play action here on first down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Cup 70, Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Back to throw. Stewart. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And now the common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. Give him 18 on the play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
19, 18, 70.
Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after try forthcoming. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Looking to throw. Williams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Williams. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Defense was expecting run, and they're down to pass of over 15 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
First down.
From the gun, he'll hand this on. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 3. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. His throw incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Williams going to sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw. Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football.
Turnover on down.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll find a little space. He gets this out near the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave it with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Genty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Open man here is Benson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Raider first down.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he stopped immediately there. Credit Yaya Diaby with his stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Stewart.
At the 14-yard line.
That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
12 yards. That's good.
There we go.
For Las Vegas. First down. First and 10.
Going to go play action. Here's Stewart. He finds his man. Complete. It's Benson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Stewart sets to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. They'll probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Williams. Pass complete to Odunze. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the 19-yard line.
To the air once more. Williams. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Williams.
15-yard
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And a broken tackle could not free him. Taken down right at the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
It's a turnover on down.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here,
and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. 3rd and 9 here. From the gun, it's Stewart. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And that last throw, not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Count to 60.
Throwing now, Stewart. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Raiders, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time.